Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Wolfenstein Young Blood. So, last time we went ahead, we went into, I guess, a Nazi listening outpost. I guess that's what it was, and we planted a car bomb and bitched and moaned about not Wolfenstein. I've said my piece on this game. I really don't think there's much more to say. If they do any major updates to correct issues, I will be as quick as I can to report on them. I'll be like, hey, they did good. I'll do my best. Oh, they're chemical on there. Okay, I guess I'll just do it. I'm the wrong way already. Now, I will say this. This game is beautiful. It really does look great. Animations are great. Artwork is fantastic. Like I said last time, story development needs some work. But again, I'm going to do the best I can to not rant about that. Let's see. Where is...
You're killing it, man! Thank you, Jess!
Is it here? Oh, I thought I was already there. Oh, I was in Little Berlin. Ah, got some water with me. Lately, I've noticed that as I talk in my little rants, my throat gets dry very quickly. How do they already know who she is? She's never seen combat. Like, how do they know she exists? Oh. Nazi. Alright. I will admit, I love doing shit like that. Listen, if we can have, like, like an Easter egg weapon that's straight up the BFG from Doom, I would be super excited. Hey, guys. Oh, Jesus Christ. Explain to me why you're walking around with a bomb dog and you're the commander. A little counterproductive, wouldn't you say?
Hell yeah,
Where the fuck this? Go underground. Oh, ooh. Alright, Jess, come on. Get your ass over here. Let's go. Let's go. Got Nazis to murder. Let's see. Oh my god, why is this so dark? Oh wait, do I have a flashlight? Oh shit. Shit, shit, shit. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Okay, I'm on the robot soldier now, so...
Oh shit, where the fuck did you come from?
Show me what you got, Nick! You got it!
Yes. Yes, come on, help me out here. Come on.
Okay, get careful!
Alright, Nazi commander. Hey, you know, that's another thing. You know, Nazi commanders used to be a serious threat in this game. They just feel like another enemy. Okay. Pop a break down there. Alright, let's go around here. Oh, okay. So you're just explosion proof, apparently. Why do the Nazis look like aliens? Oh, this dude got something covered. That's a little weird, I guess, but alright. I mean, I thought the Nazis had like a whole, like a stranglehold on Europe at this point. Why do they need to be so tacked out? Doesn't make sense to me. Speaking of things that don't make sense, what happened to Canada? Like, one thing that doesn't make sense to me with this game. In the Wolfenstein series, we are led to believe, or led to understand, that the Nazis won World War II, that the Allies failed, and the Nazis... Wait, am I supposed to... Hold on. Oh.
Okay, first of the poisoning machines destroyed.
Oh, cool. So, you know, we're led to believe that the Nazis won World War II, that all the Allies failed, that now everybody's under Nazi occupation, and you know, now fascism reigns. Basically, that's what we're led to believe with this story. And then Wolfenstein 2 you know, the resistance wins and we liberate the United States. But all we're ever told is, hey, we're here to liberate the U.S. Where is Canada? What about our allies? What about, the United Kingdom? What's going on with them? Where are they at? So, in speaking from logistics and logic, and strategy too, say the Nazis still have Canada, right? If we're told that the Nazis, won World War II, they took the Allies, Canada's one of the Allies. So they should be under Nazi occupation. And that being said, if they're still under Nazi occupation of the United States that was liberated, why would the Nazis, not use their military assets in Canada to push back into the United States and get rid of the resistance? That doesn't make sense. And in terms of just strategy, it's kind of like the Nazis said, oh shit, we lost the U.S., guys, okay. Guys, listen, the U.S., we're going to be nice to them now because they beat us, so we're going to leave them alone. Like that, no. That doesn't make logical sense. They're the Nazis. Nazis don't like losing anything. So, for them, they should have been all over the U.S. They should have been deploying troops in Canada and pushing them into the U.S. Yeah, I mean, granted, you were told, through the end cutscenes that basically the resistance built up like a friggin' wildfire, and we mopped up the Nazis like it was nothing. But again, what happened to Canada? Why is Canada, just suddenly liberated? I mean, Jess, come on, Jess, be good, help me. We're led to just believe Canada simply is there, or is it that, or did they pull a fallout and Canada is now under American occupation? Like, is now Canada part of the United States? Is it a U.S., is it part of the United States? Is it part of the American Union? So, like, what happened?
Dude.
And yes, for people that don't know, from what I understood of the backstory, the United States NATO fell apart and went to war with each other over resources, same with China and the United States. And what happened? The U.S. invaded and conquered Mexico and the United States. Conquered Mexico, Canada, and I believe South America. I believe America basically is America. Like, it's not just 50 states. It's straight up the entire American continent in the Fallout series. And that's from my understanding.
You got one left.
But aside from that, which is why the American flag is different in the game than it is in real life. So, is that what happened here? Did we liberate Canada from the Nazis as well and just made it part of the U.S.? And another thing is, considering that the Nazis have had such a stranglehold over Europe and over the U.S. and Europe, will borders be different now? Will America possess more territory after the Nazis are gone? Is European borders going to look different, or will everybody just go back to being normal? Like, oh, this fucking bomb. What does the world look like? That's my question. And that's something they don't answer in this game, and it bothers me. I feel like as these games progress, they should be explaining more about what the world looks like, and they don't. For a second there, I straight up thought that said return to Panda, not Penda. I was like, Panda? There's a chick in this game named Panda? I didn't know we had pandas in the Resistance. Holy shit. I don't think I'm meant to come back here. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Where do I go? I don't know. Oh, I was supposed to go through. Oh. I feel stupid. I feel stupid. Yes, I do.
Wanna go in stealthy this time? I feel fine against this. Let's shoot some Nazis. Hold on. I'm on my way to you
Alright, so let's just start knocking out missions. Fuck it. Wow. I actually think I got them all done. Okay, fuck it.
Any news pour moi? Mes sœurs. Thanks to you, the water should be clean enough to drink again soon. Your bravery reminds me of your father.
I was about to say, with
will
this
do
way, the way
great
the chick's
things.
animation is, does she have teeth? The way she talks, it looks like it's all lip, no teeth. Like,
Ça va?
they animated that
Hello.
weird. I did see that she had teeth. I was like, wait, did the animators forget to give her human features? I'm like, is it that bad? They forget? No, they didn't. I'm like, okay, good. Good, I almost had now graphical things to point out, like, oh, they fucked that up too. Good job, guys. Alright, what's up?
The Nazis installed a radio
Kill the radio
station on Victory
operator.
Boulevard after we destroyed Brother 3 to spread the Nazi fire.
Enter the underground. Again? Wait. Holy shit, it's a dude!
You heading for Brother One?
It's another dude! Oh my god! We got more sausage to the taco party. What the hell is this? Oh. Pistol practice. Lame. Oh, you come to her for missions, like main story missions. Alright, that's pretty cool. But I am not prepared at all to murder a big ass walking Nazi.
Don't.
Alright, I'm just gonna grab a bunch of missions and then just go for it.
Come here.
And then
I'm
that's
sure
another.
you have met Panzerhunde, brutal, ugly beasts. But
Is this dude
I
Russian?
want to learn more about them. There's a special Panzerhund. It has a so-called Schwarzer box or black box with juicy information inside. Please destroy the Panzerhund and steal the Schwarzer
Okay.
box.
So, I mean, that's another question. Guys like him and guys like Horton from the last game, that doesn't make sense to me. Then I'm like, how does that work? Actually, no. Before I proceed, let me do some upgrades. Nope, I want this. Okay. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, so, again, speaking that, the Nazis won, fascists kind of beat commies and democracies. What does the world look like now? Or what will the world look like? And what I mean by that is typically from what I've seen in history, or at the very least from my understanding, and I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I will admit to that. But from my understanding of history, typically what happens is if, say, communism fails, they typically turn to democracy or fascism, depending, of course, on which seems to be the the more dominant party in the country at the moment. So what does the world look like after this? Both democracy and communism failed. So when the United States wins, or when I should say when the resistance wins and beats out the fascists, do we just go back to being democracies and communists again? Oh, I can't do anymore. Is that what the world looks like then? So that's my whole argument. What does the world look like now? What do I want to do with this? People keep calling me. There you go. Just gonna leave that off for now. I'm busy. But yeah, let's see. So pistol, what am I gonna do with this? Did I upgrade this already? I don't know what I did with this pistol already. Oh, I literally only added a... Wait. Huh? Did I not add more to it? Let's add a red dot to that. I want to... I want to focus on damage. Entirely want to focus on damage. So let's get a heavy... My whole goal in the end of this is I want to murder Nazis. I don't think anybody else will disagree with me. Murdering Nazis is the goal. Alright, heavy barrel, reinforced stock, because from what it looks like to me, these are all damage-related upgrades. Heavy receiver does more damage. Yes, it does. Does this really need? I guess tactical iron sights makes more sense. Oh, I don't have any more money. I ain't got no money. That's upsetting. What's my level right now? I'm 15. Huh. Why does it alert me that I should be level 15 for this? Alright, let's find this chick's apartment, or this dude's apartment. I don't know.
This is where Nazi officer Lenz's apartment should be, right?
Yep. Let's look for it.
Oh, fucking great. I have a flashlight. Now when I go in the underground, I can use my main weapon. Oh, that's just glorious. But yeah, I have my questions to the story. Because I'm like, where do we go from here? And why is this a statue of a Nazi? Why is this not a statue of penis? Like, typically dictators have the biggest penis. Like, and I made that metaphorically speaking. Like, they don't legitimately have big penis. I mean, there's a joke that, or a theory that Hitler may or may not have had a micro penis, and he only acted the way he did because of his tiny genitalia. So, you know, but that's, you know, that's why people say dictators have small penises. It's because they overcompensate the statues, and basically over boasting themselves. Like, oh, look at me, I'm so great. It's like, is this Hitler? Is that supposed to be Hitler? Hey, I can break his head. No more Hitler. Hold on. Close enough. Your share, the apartment. Oh.
Negativ, Kommandant. Es stehen keine Soldaten mehr zur Verfügung.
What am I supposed to search? Snoop around for clues. What clues? What can I interact with? Hey, it's not like this is VR where I can grab shit. Am I robbing this dude? I mean, I'll happily take a Nazi's money. Like, fuck them. Fuck Nazis. I'll happily take a Nazi's money. Like, screw 'em. But, I mean, aside from that, I mean, I did find a floppy disk, so maybe that's what I need. Oh. Because it has to be specific. That's fucking stupid. Okay. So is there something I'm missing here? The way this indicates to me that there's something here. What am I missing? You know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna spend 30 minutes. Let's do this one. Stolen research. Screw it. I'm gonna do this one. I really don't give a shit. Mostly I'm doing these missions. Oh, I should be level 16. And unfortunately, with this game, if you're so much as a level under what you need to be, you're gonna get fucked royally. Let's see. Alright, so it seems to me like these. Oh, fuck this. I'm getting my ass kicked. Fuck this, fuck this, fuck this, fuck this, fuck this. I'm getting my ass kicked. I am being royally screwed. Hopefully just gets it through her head. I need her here too.
Okay, I'm shooting down a drone.
Alright, so I think it was this one. Enter the underground. Yep. Sweet. Weren't we already in Victory Boulevard? Or was that Little Berlin? I don't remember. Alright. When do I get a flamethrower? Like, I want a flamethrower. Wow. Oof, these guys didn't have much of a chance.
Okay,
Jess, come
targeting
on.
the robot soldier.
Colonel, the Nazis have scheduled a meeting at a place near your
Alright.
The meeting will then put a flight phone inside so we can gather some valuable intel. Good luck.
Shit. Opens elsewhere. Alright. Oh, yeah. What was it called? The Robot Soldat? Come on, guys. Get more creative with your names. Come on. A little bit better. Like, you know. I don't know. Like, couldn't be like. I don't know what you would call it. Just robots. Because for anybody that doesn't know what we call it, Soldat is German for, well, soldier. Instead of calling it a robot soldat, it's literally just calling him a robot soldat. It's like, really? Come on. Hey, you assholes gonna be twitchy.
Thanks, dude!
No twitchy assholes? Alright. Oh, Jesus. I thought that was fucking Jess. I thought Jess was an option. I will say this, awaiting code request, are you? Commanders are cute. They think they have a chance. Alright, come on. Okay, so 1006.
Thank you, Jess!
Oh, there you go, another twitchy robot. I don't know why they're twitching. Alright, so...
Oh, smell. Oh, you really need to brush your teeth, Kenneth.
Zip it, Arthur.
Oh,
Find the briefcase.
that was a thing I wanted to point out in the last video that I completely forgot, and I might have still time. So, way back in the day, and I'm talking Wolfenstein 3D, I'm talking about old school Doom master, mastered levels. I'm talking old days. So there was a story, or like an underlining Easter egg story, implying that Blazkowicz and the Doom Marine and Commander Keen were all related. They were all part of the same family. And what people found out is this overall story was that Blazkowicz was to have a son named Arthur. And I could say son, yes. Originally wasn't daughters, it was son. He had a son named Arthur. And then Arthur was going to give birth to Commander Keen, who ends up giving birth to... At some point, it gets to the point where it goes from Blazkowicz to Commander Keen to the Doom Marine. Arthur was going to start it all off. It was going to be Arthur, then it was going to be Commander Keen. I think he ends up finding someone who ends up giving birth to the Doom Marine. And granted, they really didn't add a lot to Commander Keen, so it's like it was more just like hints and Easter eggs. Just kind of tying in, just making him feel included, I guess you could say. That was the original story. Now, it can still work with, now the twins having, Commander Keen in the world. They can still do it. They can absolutely still do it. But now the question is, if one of them is to give birth, who is going to be the one to bring Commander Keen into the world? Now, I know people are going to say, well, you know what, that was an old school Easter egg. Who's to say they're still following the story? Well, let me ask you this. Wolfenstein New Order comes out after the fact that we've been introduced to Jess and Soph, right? We now know, because of this game's existence, that Blazkowicz has 2 kids. Well, why is there a new Commander Keen game coming out sometime at either this year or next year? So, once again, if a game like Commander Keen nobody really knows about, why would they release it after the fact that Blazkowicz's kids are now in the world? If not to push this overall story. I think Bethesda is gradually building the original story and making it a plot. I think at some point we're gonna find out someone somewhere is gonna bring, Commander Keen into the, into the family. Or I should say, Commander Keen is gonna bring the Doom Marine into the family, I should say. And we're basically being introduced to the fact that the Blazkowicz family has been murdering Nazis and demons and everything else that's evil in the world. Basically, they've been murdering evil for generations. And, I mean, when you really think about that, it's pretty fucking awesome. But now again, the question is, if they are going to follow the story, which of the Blazkowicz sisters are they going to, which of them is going to be bringing Commander Keen into the world? Who is going to be the mother of Commander Keen? And I think it's Sophie. I strongly think it's going to be Sophie, because, now, like I said, the original Blazkowicz's son originally, his name going to be Arthur. That was going to be his name, and that being said, how many times have we heard Jess call Soph Arthur? She has called her Soph, mess with her. And I feel like them using that as her, like, joke name, I don't think that was just, a name that the, maybe I'm reading, maybe I am reading into it, but I don't think that was just a name that they threw in. I seriously think they're trying to follow, and for people who know the original line, the original story, I think they're having them bust each other's chops by saying, hey, she's going to be the mother of Commander Keen. And that'll be really fucking cool, and I'm still going to be on board with that. Now, again, I said in the last video, if they pull some shit where they heavily push microtransactions, I'm going to give up on Wolfenstein, because I can't trust them at that point. But if saying they do everything right, they don't shill the hell out of the game, and they follow their story, I will be absolutely on Bethesda's team if they do that. I will be very happy with that. I think that's going to be awesome. And you know what? Honestly, why nobody has done it, because I don't think anyone has done it yet, but why hasn't anybody do it, I don't know. Knowing that they're all the same family, someone needs to make, like, a fan-made picture of, like, Commander Keen, Blazkowicz's two sisters, and the Doom Marine murdering demons and Nazis. Like, that just, like, as a, like the family business. That would be awesome. As someone who's a game nerd who loves these little details, that would just, like, I would be all into that. That'd be awesome. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Oh, here maybe? Wasn't this gun supposed to have a yes, it does. Sweet! Alright, go up here.
Got the briefcase in my hot little hand.
Alright, sweet.
You are entering Brother 3, the research and development center of the Nazis in Paris. General Lothar Brandt erected this tower 9 years ago. It was destroyed just a week ago with the help of a cyber pilot, a hacked Nazi robot
that
can
cyberpilot
manipulate other robots. Maria is repairing it right now, and maybe it will be of use to us again one day.
So,
Girls,
what?
Brother 3 is in pretty bad shape, but I can see the main computer popping in and out of the Paris power grid. My guess, they're keeping it somewhere in the basement. Head through the rubble and find a way into the broken tower interior.
Challenge accepted.
I like how they're talking about it like 9/11, like shit, man, the tower, it went down and these friggin' terrorists got it. 9/11 was a serious thing. I don't mean to make jokes about it, like make light of it. My father was at 9/11, and thankfully he survived. He wasn't really like in the building, like my father is, or was, a cop, he's retired. He saw the buildings come down. He was there, I think he saw the smoke. And 9/11 is a very serious thing, of course. Even though as fucked up as it is, sometimes it is. Some of the jokes that do come out of it are pretty funny. I'm man enough to admit that I can laugh at something so fucked up. But nevertheless, though, I do appreciate the severity of that day. Where am I bringing this to? Oh, let's check.
Was the mission successful?
Yeah, here's your briefcase.
Merci beaucoup. This could give us information très important about the attunement device. One of the dot-issued relics rumored to be inside the Lab X.
Did you just say Daishu? Like that Nazi, that group? I said Nazi group.
Remember
that group
that
what's his name was a part of?
Raccoon in the basement, and we didn't tell Daddy about it.
Mr. Ghost! Adorable to the max. I thought I would die of a cuteness overload.
Why do we have a bunch of Nazi helmets?
Howdy.
I mean, I guess, but wouldn't it be like...
Look.
Wouldn't it be better to scrape off the SS logo on the side? Like, wouldn't they, like, want to identify not as Nazis? Alright, guys, well, I'm going to leave it there for now. I hope you enjoyed. As a game, this isn't bad. It's not a terrible game, and people, I do feel like, are being a little harsh with it. It has its problems. I really, really want to try to like this game. It's copy and paste. It's a game that you hop on when you're bored. When you and your buddies have nothing to do and you're like, fuck it, you guys want to kill time, that's this game. This is not meant to be a serious game. It's not meant to be a game that you really put it all into. Like, you really go nuts. It's not Fortnite. It's not Call of Duty. It's not Battlefield. It's, fuck it, I'm bored. Let me throw this on. And nevertheless, I want to like this game, but it's one of those games where I have to sit 50-50 on. I will continue to play it as I haven't found any reason to purely despise it. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you, and have a good night.